Hey guys, this is Bad Names, and you're listening to 89.5 KOPN.
Again, here we go. It's time for the mic radio. Take a look off and enjoy the show. This is Open Mic Radio.
All right, that's right. It is KOPN Columbia 89.5 FM. It is 4 o'clock Saturday afternoon. Once again, time for Open Mic Radio. And I don't have a song queued up, so...
Yeah!
Kurt,
starting out.
You want to play one?
Yeah, you want me to play one?
I mean, I'm kind of throwing it at you here, but I kind of like the idea.
Yeah, sure.
Featuring this afternoon's program, featuring our own kind Kurt. All right. Yeah.
All right.
Do a song for us, man. All right.
All right, I'll do it.
Back in a few minutes. This is Open Mic Radio and our own kind Kurt.
Are we going to commercial? Are you you're turning me off again and going to commercial, right? Hang on.
Hey, you just played that one.
All right. Yeah. Yep. See, this is what you get. Yeah. That's a bonus one.
Keep going. Open Mic Radio.
All right. Well, sometimes you gotta go back and take two, right? Let's do it, man. Seems like everybody got someone. Stay everyone but me. While everyone's loving their someone, no one is loving me. Well, maybe you're another one, feeling low as low can be. Searching for some other one, lonely and in need. For now, keep on giving, living with a light you'll be seen by someone somewhere, searching for some kind of something or some kind of another one.
There you go. How
A
about
little
it,
bit of a
everyone?
rough start there.
Oh, that's
Thank
all
you,
right.
Clark. That was awesome.
We don't do much other than rough starts here, anyhow.
Hey,
but
hey.
I like
That's
it.
what
All
we're
right,
known
it's
Known for the rough starts. but
Open Mic Radio.
Also known for that.
Welcome
Happy ending.
to the program. All right, it is Saturday, the 22nd of March.
Yes.
Wow, it was we were like the Ides of March last week. Now we got the equinox, which I actually prefer. My favorite time of year. This early spring and
It is officially spring now, right?
And fall. You're going to make me go into radio orbit mode, but in Western culture, yes, they say that the equinox is the beginning of the season. For example, the beginning of spring, right?
Which I believe
March.
was yesterday, correct?
Well, yeah,
No?
but it wasn't really.
Not really.
It is, but actually, the equinoxes and the solstices are the midpoints of the seasons. The so-called cross-quarter dates are the ones that are the beginnings of the seasons. So, for example, December. This is an easy one. December 21st. It's midwinter, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not the beginning of winter. It's the center of winter. And the June solstice, they call it. We're at the height of summer. So it's the longest day of the year, the middle of summer. The
So
absolute.
we actually mid.
So we're actually mid-spring right now.
I get you.
Yes, and that's why we celebrate things like October 31st. Halloween is actually a cross-quarter date, so that's actually the beginning of winter in the traditional sort of lexicon. So at any rate, okay, it's Open Mic Radio, KOPN
It
Columbia.
explains all the snow and all the 80-degree days,
Sure.
followed by all the snow.
All right,
By the 80-degree days.
It's good to be with you all on this lovely Saturday afternoon, mid-spring, and. Yeah, lots of great music in store for the next couple hours. A few friends dropping by, I imagine. We're going to kind of take it on the lowdown this afternoon. This is me, Clark, and Kurt here in the studio this afternoon, which is sort of a rarity these days. Most of the time we're kind of overflowing, or we have a few folks to hear, so it's kind of nice to be able to kind of take a breather and just kind of do the show ourselves. So.
Hey, and a good Heidi-ho to all the people out there in Sturgeon.
Sturgeon, how about it?
Listening in. We really appreciate you tuning us in.
All of you. I'm glad you're with us. We do this most every Saturday afternoon from 4 to 6 p.m. Live music and interviews with some of Missouri's finest musicians and bands. My name is Mike Hagan. I'm joined, as usual, by my good friend Kurt Clark. C-Lark helping out on the theme music and some camaraderie here. But yeah, that's what we do. We feature awesome local and regional music and the artists that created. Okay, enjoying ourselves at the station this day. Lovely Columbia afternoon, huh?
It is a beautiful mid-spring afternoon.
It is.
I would take this all the time. I like the kind of mid-60s.
Yeah, it's comfortable out
You
there.
know?
Good baseball, soccer weather, that kind of thing.
Exactly.
I actually was in Fulton earlier today watching the Columbia Cougars play baseball against William Woods University Cougars. I think on top that first game, they got a doubleheader, and I'm shouting out to my son who's playing up there in Fulton this afternoon. So yeah.
All right.
All right.
Good day for baseball.
It is. Last week, we had a great, fun show. I want to shout out really quickly to the members from the band Monsteria, and we had
Great band.
yeah, and also
I mean, they're a great band. Just put regardless of age, that's proof. Age does not matter.
and they're only going to get better. You know,
I mean, they're amazing.
we had Concannon or played some Concannon songs. We had Bobby, manager of Concannon, called in. Cost of Desire, another band that I really enjoyed last week. In fact, I'm going to play one of their songs here in a minute. Kind of showcase a little bit of what we did last week. But
If anybody went to this, I believe that show
That was last night.
So anybody that should call in,
Please,
if you went, let us know.
I would actually love to hear that, because I heard from the band members that the show was great, but the band always says the show is great. So what you need to hear is from people in the audience and see what they thought. So I'd love it if. As I said earlier, we've got plenty of time this afternoon. We're kind of just hanging loose. So the phone number 573-443-8255. That's 573-443-8255. Give us a call, and if you've been out and about, saw a show last night, maybe that show, let us know what you thought about it, maybe. And whatever else you got on your mind, love to say hi this afternoon.
Or if you saw Flyover Country,
that's
happy hour down at Cafe Berlin last night.
That's Brian Manis and his brother. And
yeah. They got strawberry lunch and
they remind me of, they're very sun voltish, Tupelo, that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Have you heard that? I mean, they're actually really good.
I have. Well, I did not.
We should get them on the.
night.
I've asked Brian, but I think they're just too goddamn busy, is what it is. Actually, I mean, really.
It's amazing they can even work in the time to go and have a gig.
So, anyway,
you do what you gotta do.
So last week, though, we had a couple of the members from Cost of Desire, one on the phone, one here in the studio. They performed last night. What was that fourth band? We had Concannon, Monsteria, and then they were called Dusk and Dawn.
Dusk and Dawn, yeah.
And we only heard one song from them, but very, very, very good. So
yeah.
Anyway, if you were at the show last night or have any other reason to give us a buzz here, 573-443-8255. Kurt's already got a buzz, but that's all right.
Hey, are you making fun of my haircut? I haven't had my haircut.
You need a haircut, actually. I think you're planning one.
I think we.
All right, but we're getting way too personal here. Okay.
At this point,
all right. At some point, maybe we'll do a rundown of some of the things that are happening around town tonight, tomorrow, later in the week. All right. Lots to do out there. Always springtime, Columbia, Missouri. I love it.
Yeah, it's a great day to get out and about.
Probably something cool happening at Cooper's this afternoon.
Right now, is Dave.
Are the Daves?
Dave Lineberry, Greg Coleman,
Lineberry.
and Sherry Stewart are playing till 5 o'clock.
All right, yeah, Dave Lineberry, one of the few Daves in town that's not part of the Daves. Maybe they should.
He's a Dave holdout.
Yeah, he must be a Dave holdout. Yeah,
he's about the only Dave in town that is not a member of the Daves.
Yeah, I mean, most of the Daves in the band, the Daves aren't even called Dave, but aren't even really named that. But I mean, gosh, so we got to get
Maybe we could bring them together.
That would be nice.
Lineberry
is a really good guitar player. And he's been performing there with that river crowd for quite some time. So.
Well, anyway, that's going on until 5. Okay,
right.
But with the weather being so nice,
I imagine
it might be going on. I don't have anything listed
Nothing else after
that
huh?
though.
Okay.
But I think it's because of the weather just being unpredictable.
All right. Okay.
But what do I know?
So anyway, that was a great, fun show that we had last week, and I hope to have some of those bands, maybe all of them. I've invited Cost of Desire and Monsteria and Concannon. I still have yet to get a hold of Dusk and Dawn, but to come and we'll set them up and do a live show here
in
the big room here. So right.
In the main performance.
Okay, pretty soon we will get back to the music, but let me quickly say thank you to Peter Rabbit, grooving on the one mic since 2 o'clock.
Thank you, Peter.
I love it, man. Playing the latest and the legends in hip hop, R&B. That's not my wheelhouse, as they say, but in the last 6 months to a year, I guess, I've been listening more and more to Peter's show. It's fun to hear it before this one, and just awesome stuff this afternoon.
It's a great show, actually. I enjoy listening to it.
Well, I think I was biased, sort of. I won't say against, but I wasn't really a fan of hip hop because all I heard was mainstream stuff, and I really never got to hear any of the good stuff. And like any genre of music, there's a lot of junk out there, but there's also some really good stuff. And so Peter really gets
a large, varied, group of hip hop or whatever,
and it's always good.
Great.
It's always good. So I appreciate that. Before that, Morgan and a Motherland Jam. They're doing the African scene all around the entire continent of Africa. Morgan got 15 different countries in this afternoon, I think. But anyway, outstanding music from across the continent of Africa. We've got the helm here from 4 until 6. Doing open mic radio. We appreciate y'all listening. Stick around, though. 6 o'clock until 8 o'clock. We have the wonderful Rosh Hashanah reggae party coming at you from 6 o'clock until 8 o'clock. Roots, rock, reggae, right here from the middle of Missouri. Chris takes over 8 o'clock to 11. Blues on Broadway, incredible music, and just a wonderful radio show. Chris Perrier, been doing it for years. And Rhythms of the Future, wrapping up the night. So keep it dialed here, all right? KOPN 89.5, we are your imagination station.
Yeah.
From here to your ear. On the web, streaming, kopn.org. And All right, if you want to be a part of it, one more time, 573-443-8255. I got Kurt with me here. I got C-Lark in the house, and just the three of us this afternoon. So join us if you choose. Otherwise, we will bring you the blues. Kurt,
You gonna play some blues?
give me a bluesy one. Yeah, well, most of your stuff is sort of bluesy because the blues is sort of sad. Kurt's sort of a sad songwriter. Actually, he's not a sad songwriter. He's a happy songwriter who writes sad songs.
You want me to play one that you're kind of familiar with?
I don't care what you do, man. It's all you right now. My friend, kind Kurt, and it's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. Whatever you want to do, bro.
Let's see.
Wow, very nice. Mr. C-Lark, accompanying Mr. Kind Kurt on drum there. All right, Kurt, thank you very much, my friend. We've got someone on the line here. I appreciate you guys holding on while Kurt was finishing up that song.
Hello.
But let's say hello. Welcome to Open Mic Radio. Who's this?
Hey, Mike, this is Justin with Hickerson Lawn and Landscape. I'm out here at your house.
Wow.
And they just dropped off your giant smiling statue of David. I can't remember which way I'm supposed to face it. You said you want to see his what while you're doing what out in your pond?
All right.
You should always be pointing
Now-
north.
It is Justin. I'm not sure if he's really out at my place or not. Maybe he is.
No, I'm not. I'm actually sitting here with, he just walked inside. I'm sitting out here with our friend Dave Engel.
Oh, wonderful. He's got the nicest backyard and a great
Hello,
place to just sort of
Dave.
hang out. I love it.
Yeah, he should be walking back out momentarily. I think. I wonder if he just stormed off because I just got done doing some work at his house and was joking with you about being. No, here he is.
Hey, Dave Angle.
Yeah. So yes, he does have a nice yard, and it is currently free of leaf.
Yeah, I think you blew them all out of there this afternoon, did you?
I did.
All right, cool. Did you have
And
a
they were in great abundance.
I'm sure. Does Dave have problems with ash trees? Like I've had to cut down most of my ash trees over the last few years. He's got a pretty wooded backyard. I wonder if he has any ash tree problems. Not that we're talking, tree time, but.
Dave, do you have ash trees out here?
We have two that we're trying to keep alive.
Wow. All right, best of luck to you.
Why, thank you, Mike.
Yep. How are you, David?
Dave!
Whoa.
Hello,
What's
Dave.
up, kind Kurt?
Hey, buddy, what's going on, man?
Should we play a little song?
Yeah, man.
You should.
Yeah, we can do it right.
Do it.
We'll call it lo-fi. It'll be cool.
It'll be awesome. A
Well,
remote.
I don't want to hear from Cole or Chase or Luke, because when it hits my ears, I think I'm going to puke. You know, Spotify gonna make me cry. I got 1 million plays and I can't get by. No. Give me Community. I'm gonna hear it again. Turn your radio. The KLPN.
Hey.
All right.
Awesome.
Wonderful. Thank you, David.
love
So that's a song, actually, I just call it the KOPN song, but Dave,
That's about as on the fly as
Dave
you
wrote
get,
it.
I think.
I don't know. Man, it's
The
been
remote. I love the
5 years,
call-in
maybe
thing.
6 years. I don't know. It's been a long time, but it's a great song, and appreciate it, Dave.
I love you guys.
What's the band got coming up? You got any shows springtime now? I'm sure you've got the regular gig out there at Cooper's. What else you got coming up?
Well, that's probably going to be it, given that we're hoping that Davey Durnley is going to be joining us for each and every gig. And, he's fighting right now,
I know.
we fully expect him to be joining us. And we've got 4 Cooper's dates lined up with that in mind. The first one is April 5th. And we also, thank you for asking, have a new Live at Cooper's release out that Clayton Hicklin recorded and produced.
Which is
and mixed
which
and
is
mastered.
awesome, by the way. Yes,
Nice.
I've
And
actually
it's
heard
on our,
most of it.
It's on our Bandcamp page.
Yeah.
Consistent with that
Sweet.
lyric about Spotify, it's on our Bandcamp page.
That was
and it's it's available. You don't have to download anything. You just go Dave's Bandcamp, and it'll take you right there. You just hit a link. You can play it. And if you want to buy it, you can, but you don't have to.
yeah, it's very cool, and that was, I didn't realize that Clayton was such a talented engineer and sound guy.
He is. He's got all the skills. I was just at his house earlier today, cutting up little clips from the record to put on attached to social media posts, like when we're playing, or to re-promote the album, or things like that. So we're going to be doing those kind of things. So probably the next post you see from the Daves will have a little clip. Maybe even, we've got some that are 90 seconds, some that are 30 seconds, some that are a hodgepodge of songs, some that are just one song. We're gonna delve into social media that way.
I love it. Hey, Dave.
more Dave, the merrier.
Just for
That's what I always
for reference, on Saturday the 17th of May, we're Clayton and the band. We're going to do a live remote from the Katy jailhouse. And,
Perfect.
And maybe you should talk with
They're finally locking you up after all this time.
You should talk to Clay about that, and maybe we could make that a little bigger party. You know what I'm saying? And I'm staying out of jail, Kurt. Don't worry. Huh? Yeah,
I'm the sheriff down there. That's my house, baby.
Well, what do you think there, Mr. Branson?
They call me Mr. Roachport out there.
Mr. Roachport.
All right. Well, anyway, that's happening, and let's make it fun. All right.
Excellent. I'll plug one of Max's bands too. New Moon has a gig at Cafe Berlin. Also, it's playing in front of Clayton's band on April 1st.
Very cool. All right. Awesome.
Is that when he's playing Cafe Berlin? When is Max playing?
Yes, it's his band New Moon. He's got another project going on right now, that kid, but this one's the classic New Moon with accordion, fiddle, and acoustic guitar.
Right. Cool. Well, I'm going to play a New Moon song shortly here. Actually, I've got it on my list now.
Oh, nice.
And we'll probably play one off of that Live Dave's record. What do you have anything that you? I think the whole recording was actually quite good. Anything that you'd like maybe to hear?
I just because I think one of the things on the record that is pretty funky and low down is the display of Jake Hanselman on drums,
Hell
and
yeah.
I think Louise is one of those songs that does that.
All right. Keep yourself tuned in there, Mr. Dave Angela, and you will hear it shortly.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Dave, I love you, brother. And Justin, thank you for everything you do. And, we'll talk with you all soon, okay?
Yeah, we'll see you, Mike.
Cheers. Hey, I'll see you tomorrow, Jess. Oh, and he hangs up. All right. It's Open Mic Radio,
Looks like he
KOPN,
cut out while he cut.
Columbia.
What do you mean, see me tomorrow? I didn't hear anything
Okay,
tomorrow.
so I mentioned Cost of Desire. I really like this band, Cost of Desire. All four of the bands that we featured last week were awesome.
You thinking about spinning a little of that?
Yeah, I'm going to spin Cost of Desire here. Then we're going to play one from... Cost of Desire is going to rock and roll. Then we're going to bring it down a little bit with some New Moon. Play one from the Dave's new record. Get another one from Kind Kurt. We're going to play some Kind Cannon. I'm going to try to find something from the band Dusk and Dawn that we didn't hear last week. A song that we didn't hear last week, I should say. Anyway, we got a lot going on. Call us if you like, 573-443-8255, and we'll get you here on the program.
Dusk
In the meantime,
and Dawn, what's that talking you got going on?
who was that? Tony? Delta Dawn. Helen Reddy? Yes, Helen Reddy, Delta Dawn. I think so, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Let's see. I'm going to do it real faster since we have...
That sounds good to me.
Delta Dawn.
Helen was
Tanya
always on the
Tucker.
ready, so
I totally
had-
blew it.
That's another story.
It's Tanya Tucker. Okay. I need Kevin Walsh when...
It's
when
Tanya
these things come
Tucker?
up.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. This is a nice rock and roll break here. Take yourself a breather and have yourself a drink and a smoke and a pancake.
Not
and,
Tanya Tucker, though,
and this
right?
one is called Push Me. It's Cost of Desire. You're listening to Open Mic Radio on KOPN Columbia.
the words I want to say today. I'm not the little girl everyone thinks I may be. I have a voice, and I'm tired of you talking over me. For that moment when you take it a step too far, you'll be on the ground in the dirt. All you'll see is stars. Just look up at me, that's where you need to stay. Remember, I'm the reason you are where you are today. And when I walk into a room, all you seem to do is stare. Oh, I'm sorry, did you think that I would fucking you have brought me to my brink. It's time for me to snap. I'm standing up, face to face. It's time for you to step back. Get over yourself, you're no under me. My fists are clenched, and you'll die. Go ahead and push me. Go ahead and push me. I'm tired of the bullshit, and I'm tired of your hurt, and I'm tired of everyone always treating me like dirt. I'm tired of choking back the tears, I'm tired of looking away, and I'm tired of stashing away the words I want to say today. I'm not the little girl everyone thinks I may be. I have a voice, and I'm tired of you talking over me. You have brought me to my brink. It's time for me to stop. I'm standing up, face to face. Time for you to step back. Get over yourself. You're no under me. My
Wow, I forgot the kid who plays drums for Cause of Desire, but man, he is working that kick drum. That was very, very cool. All right, it's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM, and we are streaming on the web, kopn.org.
That was Cost of Desire.
Cost of Desire. That one was called Push Me. And, yeah, very good stuff. They played last night at Rose with Con Cannon and Monsteria and Dusk and Dawn. All four outstanding bands. Cost of Desire have been around for a while. The other three bands on the bill, very sort of up-and-coming bands, relatively young members, and yeah, looking forward to see what they do.
It'd be nice to get a call and get a review of the show.
It sure would. I appreciate that, Kurt. Yeah, 573-443-8255. Love to hear something about something out there.
Something about something.
It's community radio, so all right, get involved here. 573-443-8255. I'll give you a minute here before I play another song in case somebody calls here. I want to mention there's an event happening at Compass, Columbia. I ran into Tony Lotvin on, I guess, Thursday, and I was hoping he might be able to come down this afternoon and talk about this, but...
Did you pardon yourself when you ran into him?
Yes, I didn't.
Excuse me, sir.
I didn't hurt him
I would hope.
when I ran into him. But anyway... we talked about this event that's coming up for
what you get for running, Mike.
For our community at on the 4th of April. All right, it is the Compass Remix Project, a community band scramble. So here's what they're going to do.
Ooh.
All right, on April 4th through May 24th. It's sort of it's going to be like a running thing, but at any rate, Compass presents the Remix Project, a community band scramble uniting the Mid-Missouri music community to create music, foster friendship, and support the Music is Everyone's Scholarship Fund. All right, so the way it will work is if you're 18 or older, you can sign up to join a band. It's a mix-up, so you will not know who you're going to be performing with.
So you're
right?
signing up knowing that you're just throwing yourself
you're
into
throwing
a hat.
yourself into a
basically.
hat, right?
And then they're going to pull out your name and so many drummers, like you divide up the drummers and
I'm not even sure how they do that. Maybe they don't divide. Maybe you got a band that has all drummers. I don't know.
That would be cool.
Right? But at any rate, you'll have 6 weeks to write and rehearse a 30-minute set of music, and then on the 24th of May at Rose Music Hall there will be a live show performance.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it too.
Very good idea.
Right, so that's happening soon. So we've got a couple weeks to get ready for that or to sign up for it, right? But you've got to sign up though on
I do hope it's more
April
of a
4th
blind,
or
drawing.
by April 4th.
Like you were saying, like it's not necessarily like we're pairing like
No,
drummers with
yeah,
guitars, but literally out of a hat. We
I
have
would
no
prefer
idea.
all just
It's
totally
like
random is
4
what I would
people
choose.
in the band and boom, boom,
It
boom.
doesn't matter who they are.
And yep,
Doesn't matter what your
figure it out.
Doesn't matter what your instrument is or whatever. Just figure it out. Now I don't know how they're going to do it, but at any rate, it's a cool project.
Either way, it's going to be fun.
And I'm looking forward to it. And we'll probably maybe we can get some of this stuff on the show between now and May. May 24th is when that performance will be. So hopefully, halfway through, when they've been together for 3 weeks, we'll know what we have,
right.
And then we can maybe say we can start to promote it a little bit, and we'll get some people here in the studio and give us a little hint on what they're working on, that kind of thing, maybe.
Yep.
Okay, I'll talk to Violet about that. That
Even
sounds
if
like a
they
good idea.
wouldn't want to like present like the new material they're going to play.
No, we just chat with them a little bit.
Or come in and play like a cover or something.
Yeah, they can
just
play
so we can hear the group together.
klezmer
maybe,
music, anything.
Get an idea how they're like.
Yeah. All right. All right. So I mentioned this band Dusk and Dawn. So we're gonna play,
which we decided was not related to the Tanya Tucker song.
No, nor was it related to the Tarantino film.
Other than the fact that you were thinking to yourself, boy, I wish Kurt would just start singing that repeatedly over and over again.
All right, so the Compass thing I mentioned, the Hoot,
Sure, Mike, here we go.
the Hoot and Hollers are back from Europe, and I talked to my great friend John Randall this morning. I was hoping that Johnny would come down and visit with us this afternoon and tell us about the European run. He is unfortunately out of town, but we'll be here next week.
Is the Coliseum still standing, Mike?
And I won't be here. So the Coliseum is still standing,
All right.
but it's ruined. You heard that, right?
Well, especially after the Hoot and Hollers got
You know,
hold of it.
the entire city of Rome is ruined. If you've ever been there, it's like, wow, everything's a ruin.
It wasn't them. It was their crowd.
Anyway,
their fans.
I'm going to be away next week, so we'll have a guest host. I don't know who, but they'll do whatever they're going to do.
Guest host?
We will be back on the 5th of April with Andrew Ryan and his band from St. Louis, and I am so excited to do a live show with Andrew here at the station.
I have never been involved with something with a guest toast.
A guest toast or a guest ghost.
Guest ghost.
You know, and it's about time we get Kurt behind the board here to get him just where he can do the show if I'm not here. That'd be fun, right? Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
so
it would be something. I'll tell you that.
there is a band that performed last night along with the others that we mentioned. They're called Dusk and Dawn. We played a song called Icarus last week.
Another good band, actually, but we do have some material from them. Right?
I got a new one here. It's new to us. No, it's not a debut, but definitely new to the listeners of this program. Probably it's called Circus.
Close enough.
And the band Dusk and Dawn. Once again, they're a local Columbia band, and I'm looking forward to having them on the program here at some point in the future.
They were at the up and coming artist.
Yeah, the Rising Artist Showcase.
Artist Showcase. Yes.
All right. If you know anything about anything, give us a call, 573-443-8255. This is Circus. The band is Dusk and Dawn. It's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. Man.
Whoa.
Wow.
What a vocalist.
Great vocals.
Yeah, that girl could sing.
Got some pipes on her.
That is
Show
good
her.
stuff. All right, Dusk and
Man.
Dawn. That song is called Circus.
I like it.
And maybe we'll, we got a lot of time. Maybe we'll play another one from Dusk and Dawn. Even though
We need to have them in here.
Yeah, they're on my list. They're on the list for sure. All right, it's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM. Appreciate y'all listening this afternoon. Hope things are good for you out there on the radio range. And 443-8255, area code 573 if you'd like to give us a call. We're going to hear some music from our own C-Lark. He's he's been making music for most of his life, but most of it's sort of like he doesn't really promote it, I guess is a good way to put it. But he tipped me off to his SoundCloud page just a little bit ago. So we're going to hear one from C-Lark in just a minute here. What else do I want to talk to you? I need to wrap up my conversation about the ash trees because I'm very sad that my favorite ash tree in my yard, I had to have it cut down on Thursday, and I've lost so many ash trees over the last few years, but this one was really sort of special to me as trees go. Anyway, so we left like 12 feet of it though, of the trunk.
Right.
And there's some very interesting like artists that
that
will turn that into an art piece of some sort, right? So we haven't really decided what we're going to do, but I'm going to have a cool little. There's definitely going to have a hawk involved. I'm not sure exactly how, but yeah, it's going to be like a totem pole sort of thing.
You should. I would like to suggest that you have somebody come do. Like a. It should be you with like a hawk, like leaving your hand,
you want
like
carving of
like
me?
the dove. It should be like you, like looking like Noah, sending the dove out to check the. Is there land, little dove?
Okay.
Come back to Michael and tell me. Yeah.
Right.
Is there enough tree to do something like that?
Well, there's enough tree.
Is there ever enough tree really to do something like that?
but I'm not sure that's going to make it to the final
I'm just
round.
I'm
but
just planting seeds.
I appreciate
you never
it.
know what
Yeah.
might grow.
But I'm sure. All right.
Just planting seeds.
All right, so before the top of the hour here, let's hear one from Clark. If you have any ash tree stories that are, lamenting like mine, call me and we can talk about trees. New Moon.
Or any other.
We're going to hear a song from New Moon in a little bit. That's Dave's. His name is
Max
Engel.
Max Engel.
And I'm trying to remember the other two guys in the band. Andy and
another angle off the old block.
All right, so we'll hear one from them. We will hear one from Dave and from the Daves live at Cooper's Landing, and right now we'll hear one from
I'm looking forward to that.
C-Lark. This one is called "Giving Thanks," without the G. I mean, without two G's. I guess there's one at the beginning. Clark,
One from Clark.
do you want to hear? Do you want to say something about it? And Clark's a man of very few words, so we'll see what he has to say about it.
I don't have much to say about it. 2011 is when it was finished. And I had waited a little bit, and 2016 is when I put it on the internet.
All right. Well, we're going to hear it right now. It's Mike, Open Mic Radio, and Kurt and I and Clark in the studio this afternoon. Here's one from C-Lark himself. This is called Giving Thanks. Back in a few minutes. Wow. Yeah, all right. So original music there from Clark Layshock. That's on SoundCloud, and Clark Layshock. You can find it if you want it. Very, very cool. Incredible drumming and guitar work and some cool sort of synth stuff there as well. I was just saying off the air that we need to put a band together. We really do. Okay,
together.
It's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. Give us a call. We got a lot of time to chat this afternoon, and we are doing it. 573-443-8255. Call in and say hi, all right? Tell us what you're doing out there. If you have projects that you're working on, if you have something that you want to tell us about, if you got a show that maybe is coming up that you'd like to promote, if you have any reason to call, please do, all right? 573-443-8255, all right? Now, we had
the top of the hour, Mike.
Top of the hour, that's right.
Top of the hour.
Top of the hour to you. Top of the day to you. All right. It's KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM. We are streaming on the web at kopn.org. It's your imagination station. We are streaming at kopn.org. And, appreciate y'all listening this afternoon, okay? Extremely streaming.
Michael.
Kurt, what did Dave say about their...
Is this a quiz?
Yeah, I mean,
what did Dave say?
No, okay. So Dave was talking about the record that Clayton recorded, actually.
The Angle, you mean?
Yeah.
Dave? Yes, down live at Cooper's.
Live at Cooper's.
Now, did we ask exactly when this was recorded at Cooper's?
We didn't. If those guys are listening, they can. Oh, well, it was released March 9th. A summer night in 2024. That's what it says on the Bandcamp page. So we know it was sometime in the last year. And summer means, sometime between May 15th and August 15th, not June 21st and September 21st.
Well, as we learned earlier, if you tuned in earlier to the show,
we are coming. We're coming full circle on our equinox science talk today.
We're experiencing the midwinter summer.
All right, so
afternoon solstice.
We spoke with Dusty Branson and Dave Angle just a little bit ago from the Angle Ranch, and this is a song that was recorded down at Cooper's Landing, along with a whole slew of other ones. There's 12 songs total on this record, live at Cooper's Landing, the Daves.
We're
gonna hear.
Let's hear it.
This one called Louise.
This just came out, right?
Yeah.
They just released this?
Very recently.
Nice.
All right, this is Louise, the Daves, live at Cooper's Landing. How's that for a trick, huh?
Stop the
Stop the SoundCloud. That was actually a continuation of Clark's.
Dave's like, I've never heard them. It's live at Cooper's. Oh my God!
I got him to stop.
That was crazy. All right, cool. Okay, so back to the Daves live at Cooper's Landing, and we'll try this one more time. All right, it's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. That was great.
Oh, Louise, please, don't do me wrong. Oh, Louise, please, do me wrong. Yeah, Louise, baby, don't. You know I ain't had no good loving, baby, since Louise been gone. Yeah, Louise, somebody been fishing in my pond, catching all my game fish, baby, and drying up their bone. Yeah, Louise, somebody been fishing in my pond.
Also Fred McDowell. Hey, thanks, y'all. We're the Daves. Thanks for hanging with us on this outstanding Saturday night. Hey, let's do standard tuning stuff. Well, you've been running, babe. Running away. Yeah, you've been running, babe. Day to day. Been treating your mind. Leaving it way behind. Treating your life, baby, like somebody else was gonna pay. Been talking, girl. It's like you're gonna stay. For all your talking, baby. Ain't got a damn thing to say. Still, you turn up your sound. Got no sense to look around. While you're putting them down, they'll be putting you away. Come on, Scott. You made it, babe. Now that's where you got to lay. 'Cause no matter where you go, that's where you're gonna be. You got nobody on your mind. Time keeps traveling on. Singing a lonely song, you know it's home to stay. Come on, Tony. So you've been running, girl, running away. Yeah, you've been running, babe, day to day. All right now.
All right, I love it. A couple there from the Daves live down there at Cooper's Landing, and I was planning on just playing Louise, but it was so good. We just let it roll there for another one. All right. You heard Louise and Home to Stay. They're from the Daves. Once again, on Bandcamp, the Daves Mojo, if you want to find them. But wonderful new record. You can download it, stream it, buy it, send it as a gift, that kind of stuff. I like Bandcamp. I prefer it certainly over some of the other streaming platforms that are a little bit more friendly to the artist. And that's a good thing, right? Okay, so we're going to kind of keep it in the family here, I think. A band called New Moon, which is Dave Engel's son, Max Engel, another kid named Andy Liu, and gosh darn it, if I should have found out beforehand. But I'm going to do it now just because I don't want to offend this this other young man. And I know they had like a Facebook thing going on here, so let's see if I can do this without wasting too much time. All right. In the meantime, you're listening to KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM. We're streaming on the web at kopn.org, and well, that's not going to work. So without further delay, we'll hear a couple here from New Moon. I think that this is. Let's make sure it's the right one. It might not even be the right band. No, that is not the band we're looking for. Dave Engel, if you're still listening, call me. Where can I find New Moon music? I thought it was out there online. Call me, Dave. Call me. Somebody, Max, Dave, call me. New Moon. Band Columbia, Missouri.
Let's go with a C and a O.
All right, so here they are. There's our Instagram page.
Easter.
Yeah. All right, Kurt.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to play another song from Cost of Desire.
Yeah.
Cost of Desire.
And
do we have something from Matt's, from the New Moon? Do we
Well,
have anything from them, or you?
I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it. So I'm going to find that while we're playing something else.
It's hard, man, when we use that. I keep suggesting we use something besides the Dewey Decimal System here to find material.
I actually should play a Concanon
You should
song.
be able to see it under Max or Engel or maybe New Moon.
All right, let's try this one here, and then we'll come back in a minute. But I want to hear another one here from one of the bands that we featured last week. They're called Concanon.
Yeah.
They're from Moberly. They've been down here, young kids. Well, I take that back. Just relatively young artists
Compared to you and I am.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks for getting us out of that, Kurt. Anyway, outstanding band out of Moberly, and had a great show last night down at Rose Music Hall. So here's one called You Should Know. They're called Concanon, and it's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. Back in a few minutes. Once again, that's not them.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good at that. Well, I can't get enough of Dave's. All right. So here's Concanon on KOPN's Open Mic Radio. Yeah. All right. How about it?
That was awesome.
Brand new stuff from Con Cannon. Outstanding, right? Man, those guys rock.
Totally. I love that.
I need a Beavis and Butthead clip on the show where I can play like, yeah. Hey, look who's here. I'll be damned.
You're on live. You're doing this.
Yeah, man.
Come on in.
Yeah.
Come on in. Up.
Grab a mic from here real quick. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Swing around.
Hey, greetings. Hello, y'all.
We got special guests in the studio this afternoon.
Man, you guys were just having so much fun. It's like I wanted to see what's going on here at
Yeah.
the community radio station. Woo, y'all sounded wonderful.
Dave Stack in the house.
Or Jeff, it's okay. It could be Dave. Maybe it's
I got Dave's on my brain.
It'll happen. This is the Dave here.
That'd be a new Dave.
All right.
And
Another Dave?
Anyway, yeah, Jeff Stack, great friend and a great friend of the radio station for many, many years. What's up, my brother?
Well, I just was driving around. My buddy Rob Olin and I. Hi,
Rob.
We were here in the radio. He's a longtime KOPN supporter as well. So we, it's like listening to the radio and thought, man, they got some big shindig going on here. What is your name, brother?
You know, we actually don't. This is probably the mellowest show we've had.
Man, it was cool enough. Like I was imagining, 20 or 30 people hanging out. Maybe they're doing it live out in the lot or something that.
That's coming up this spring and summer. We're definitely going to do some performance out there.
You guys sound great. So
if you count all the personalities in the room, it is quite a large crowd.
If you're not familiar, so that's Kurt in the corner over there.
I'm sorry. All right.
Good to meet you.
And this is Clark or C-Lark.
C-Lark, all
Yeah.
right. I like that too.
What's the latest, man?
Well, I was out earlier. We have this ongoing demonstration at 2:00 every Saturday.
It comes right down 9th Street.
Speaker Circle, yeah. So people have
yeah.
been gathering for urging compassion and awareness, appreciation of the humanity of the people of Gaza and West Bank, and ending sending weapons, U.S. made stuff to kill people in Gaza. And, we just need to urge Israel to cease the genocide being done in our name, and music is the way to go forward, right? To celebrate life and to appreciate this beautiful life and world we got. And then getting to hear KOPN community radio. I tell you though, I talked to Rob and said, we're gonna go check and see these guys, big concert or something going on out there.
Well, I couldn't agree with you more.
In my head, it's the biggest concert I've ever attended.
I don't know how long we just keep on killing everybody, and it just.
Make music,
I just
make
wish,
love, don't make war.
Yeah,
Come on now.
So,
Yeah.
But I'll tell anybody's welcome to come join us. 2:00, Speaker Circle, south end of 9th Street. Come and join. And there's ongoing protests and all kinds of things, encouraging sanity in our nation, So, and KOPN Community Radio. I mean, there's no other space I could show up and they'd let this lunatic on the air for a little while.
Anyway, kindness goes a long way.
We call this show Open Mic Radio, but it could just as easily be called Misfit Radio because that's sort of what it is. And I'm proud of my misfit nature and the rest of us. And KOPN's been kind of like that for 50 some years now. So
I should get out of the way and let people hear music.
Jeff, I always appreciate you coming down, and I appreciate what you've done. Jeff is a remarkable person. I try to stay sort of clean of the political thing, but
I need a bath.
just because it's so muddy for me is a word that I use.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you one thing that isn't muddy, and that is capital punishment.
Yeah.
And when I really kind of connected with Dave is because
Or
of the
Jeff,
work.
but that's okay.
Again,
I might really be Dave, and I might not even know it. Thank you, Mike.
Everybody's Dave this afternoon again. But anyway, so Jeff Stack is the work that he's done,
We should do
not
it
just
like
in Missouri,
just a
but
Dave Day.
Right.
Everybody's,
Dave Day. I like the sound
Dave
of
for a
that.
day.
So,
I love it.
but hey, man, you got the mic. So for a couple minutes about capital punishment and about how if people want to learn how they might be able to help in that sense.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Well, Mike kind of. I'll go ahead and just put a shout out for the Mid-Missouri Fellowship of Reconciliation. That's a group I help coordinate and have since '87. It's a local chapter of a 108-year-old pacifist group, Interfaith. So our local chapter is founded in '61. Groups focus on all kinds of things, but we have since '61 been focusing on the death penalty, trying to help end it in Missouri. It was done for a little while and started again since '89. Missouri officials have killed 101 people. It's pretty friggin' sick. You know, most premeditated of all murders in Missouri is a serial killing space and state. So, you know, it's pretty reprehensible. We're trying to end it and at least have some reforms. There are some progress in the legislature, but hopefully we'll get to that. If people want more information, give me a call at 573-449-4585. Our group is also, we're pacifists, so we support nonviolent alternatives to war, to the death penalty. So we want to see the people of that region. You know, some people call it Israel, others people call it Palestine. It's you know, holy space, as is all of the world. So we want to support a way that people can coexist regardless of faith. But it's right now, Israel is basically it's an ethnic colonial fascist state right now in government, and so all people need to be, you know, I'm not a Hamas fan per se, I'm a human fan, you know, and everyone has an equal right to life already, though at least 80,000 people have been killed in Gaza, probably more like a couple 100,000. People are dying of famine, disease, and we need in this country to pay attention because it's done with our tax money. So, you know, we need to show respect for all people, no bigotry, no, you know, equal rights for every human being on this whole planet. And let me get out of here and hear some music, maybe. People want to hear some music.
Man.
Again, 573-449-4585. Let's hear music.
All
you
right,
guys,
Jeff Stack,
so
I appreciate
much,
it. And, you know, not many people have the guts to put their phone number out on the air after talking like this. And you know, KOPN is an open platform for community engagement, and so I'm thrilled that you guys came down this afternoon. That's kind of what we do here. We kind of have an open invitation for a lot of people. So thank you, Jeff, once again, and Rob, good to see you, man.
And for being such a vibrant part of the community.
All right, it's Open Mic Radio,
good to
KOPN Columbia. Kurt Kitson is going to play a song for us now, and he has lots of songs that are sort of sad and depressing. So this would be I mean, think of one of your think of the one. No. I'm thinking no. I want to go. I want to embrace it, man.
You want to embrace
it? I want to. What do they say? I want to lean into it, right? So play me something really sad.
Does it need to be one of mine?
You can play anything you want.
Anything I want?
This is our radio show.
I don't know. I don't know. Just with I don't know.
And get
these guys popping in.
Pull that other microphone down too by your guitar, and then this one here.
Yeah, over here.
Yeah. You know how it goes. Come on.
We'll give this a try, man.
All right, good. Do that, and then and play anything you want. All right.
Well, I was gonna do something a little more goofy, but I think this is a little more apropos.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Or nostropos, as I say these days. All right, it's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. This is Kind Kurt in the studio with us.
You can join in. You got a guitar? Why don't you bring your guitar in?
Well, you start, and maybe I'll jump in.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Isn't it a pity forgetting to give back. Isn't it a pity? Some things take so long. How am I to explain? Not too many people can see we're all the same. And because of all their tears, their eyes can't hope to see the beauty that surrounds them. Isn't it a pity? Isn't it a pity? Isn't it a shame how we break each other's hearts and cause each other pain? How we break each other's love without thinking anymore. Forgetting to give back. Oh, isn't it a pity?
right.
Thank you.
The wonderful, kind Kurt. All right, Open Mic Radio.
extendo version.
That was great. All right, we're about 5:30 or so here on this lovely Saturday afternoon.
Thanks for sticking around with us. We hope you're sticking around with us.
Let me give you this, bro.
Yeah. Thank you. All right.
Thanks for visiting.
Hey, man.
All right.
Thanks for stopping by, brother.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, cheers, Jeff. All right.
Stack.
Let's see. Where are... Oh, okay, I need to do this.
Where?
Okay, KOPN. Thanks. We've been talking about Cooper's Landing, so this is appropriate for the program. KOPN thanks our listener sponsors and Cooper's Landing for support of our programming. Cooper's Landing is open year-round from 11 a.m. to sunset, and weather permitting, of course, and offers a variety of snacks, light meals, and libations along the Missouri River. Offerings from local food trucks are also available from spring through fall. More information, visit cooperslandingmissouri.com. That's cooperslandingmo.com.
Hey, as nice as it
love
is
Cooper's
out there
Landing
now,
and appreciate the support of the program. Right?
Dave Lineberry and Greg Coleman.
They're still going at it, probably.
Sherry Stewart Price. Well, I would think, let's say.
I know Sherry.
It's so nice they decided to have another band or something go on, but they've. It's so nice they're probably still going.
Remember the band, not the Stoplight Flyers, but Paul Meyer's other band, not Zawada, but the Rolling Stops.
The Rolling Stops.
Sherry's a member of that band.
Yes.
So anyway, okay, cool stuff out there at Cooper's, and just getting started. Awesome stuff throughout the spring, summer, and fall down there at Cooper's Landing. I ran into Richard King actually on again, I didn't hurt him, Kurt, but
you keep running into people, Mike.
at Booch's on Wednesday because
just a brisk walk, just a brisk walk. It's
for
good
years.
enough. No need to run.
For years, there's a certain group of a number of different groups of people that will come down to Booch's on the night before the NCAA tournament gets going, and people sit around and they work out their brackets and they have a beer and a burger or whatever. Right. So anyway, Richard was down there with some of his pals. They've been doing that down there for decades, I would say, and we had a fun brief little chat about springtime and music and how excited we are about what's happening here on the radio, what's happening at Booch's, frankly, and what's happening down there at Cooper's Landing. So real cool stuff. So all right,
I like the stage down there is really nice.
Yeah, they're making some necessary
they made some
improvements.
really good improvements on there for sure. Like especially as far as like the sound and
Now I was trying very hard to find some music from New Moon, but I was unable to. So I don't think there's anything out there recorded that's actually accessible to me. They performed here in the studio live, but I guess we've never played any.
Relatively new band.
Moon. I mean, I don't know, not really. A couple of years. Anyway.
Well, as far as like having stuff out, maybe too.
Right.
Access on,
Yeah, I'm with you.
Their material. I do
the
not know
material.
how much of
Yeah.
it is, like available.
So we've got time. Hey, Clark. I would like to play another one from your SoundCloud if you think there's one that's appropriate.
Why would you do that?
Because I'm enjoying it. So,
Well, you may if you want. What do you want to hear?
Oh, I don't know. I want to hear. I want to hear Vibe just because I want to hear this because of the name.
Ride the Storm is better than Vibe.
Really? Okay. All right. Ride the Storm. We're going to hear it. Another one from Clark Layshock here. This afternoon, KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM. Shout out once again to Jeff Stack. Check him out at the Fellowship of Reconciliation. All right, that's formissouri.org. All right, it's Open Mic Radio. Once again, our great friend Clark Layshark, and this is Clark Layshark. Clark Layshark. Wow, there's a great Clark Layshark. All right, I'm sorry. All right, Ride the Storm, Open Mic Radio.
I'm Kiana, and I leveled up my business with Shopify. Once I figured out that Shopify was a thing, I never turned back. I can create a site with my eyes closed. Shopify thinks ahead of us, and it thinks about the customer.
What are you doing?
Anything. Every day I'm thinking about some other new business.
I wonder if it's like an ad that we have to listen to.
It's so easy to use. It's like I can't stop. I'm addicted.
Because that's not.
Start your free trial at Shopify.com.
Clark. with the
Think
free
about
trial.
people who inspire
What
you
is
most.
going on?
They don't have all the answers, but they do know how to ask for support.
Yeah, it must be on SoundCloud here. So
Great way to find that
Oh
support.
my goodness.
BetterHelp has experienced therapists.
Hello. Experience.
it'll just take a second.
Experience.
No. All right, so I should have just logged into my my SoundCloud account, but I didn't. So now I got to listen to the ad, but it'll be done here in a second, like 4 seconds, whatever. And then we'll hear "Ride the Storm" here from Clark Lake Shock. All right, here it is. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I totally got an Addams Family vibe right at the end of that one. That was cool. All right, it's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. That's Clark Layshock. Awesome stuff. Or,
as we know him,
or Clock Layshark.
Clark Layshark.
Clock Layshark.
Love it.
That's his French persona.
Great.
Thanks, Mike.
You're welcome. All right. All right, we have time for a couple more songs, and we're going to do them here in the studio.
All right.
And then when we turn it over here to Rashimba, we'll play one more from Dusk and Dawn before the end. Right?
Yeah.
Rashimba will be here in about 15 minutes. Stick around for Roots Rock Reggae right here from KOPN Columbia. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Kurt. That's a combination of Clark and Kurt. So we have Kurt in the studio. That's a name for our band, Kurt. All right, I better just shut up. All right, Clark, let's do or Kurt, let's do Learn and
all right, you want to do Learn?
Yeah, do Learn and then Crimson Moon.
And then Crimson Moon.
All right, Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia.
And C-Lark.
Very nice.
Thanks, Clark. Thanks, Mike.
Kind Kurt.
I love
that was called
How
Learn.
about Mr. Mike and C-Lark on that. Thank you, gentlemen.
All right, let's do another one.
I like that one. All right, this one I know Michael like. Here we go.
Love this one.
So that was Learn. This one is Crimson Moon. Crimson moon light my way. In this darkness do I no longer wish to stay. Hungry I have been for days. Deliver me your job and I pray. 5,000 years of slavery. Tell me, Lord, for how many more must I feel the presence of this stranger? The devil who is lurking out my how much more, 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 crystal leaden fields of green. Fill my mind and heart with kind purity. Deliver my eyes from the horrors they have seen, so that one day night may be free. Oh, the longest road I traveled, sad surround and I alone. Many have passed this way before me. It's up to me to find my way back home, so I can rest on my bones, 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 my bones. Crimson moon. Light my way. Crimson moon. Light my
Yeah.
Hey.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Love it. Very nice there. All right. Once again, that's probably, Kurtz writes great songs, and he's written a lot of them, but that one's still very close to the top of my list there. So, anyway.
That was Crimson Moon.
Kind Kurt.
And Clark
Moon.
on
C-Lark on percussion.
C-Lark on the percussion on the chair.
Yeah.
Which is incredible. Playing the chair. I love it, man. That's
all right.
Awesome. And Mike. How about Mike on the guitar, man? Hey.
All right.
With the guitar work there, brother.
How about...
I love it.
How about we say goodbye? All right? Yeah. All right. Fun show this afternoon. Thanks to everyone for listening. And
it was great. Thanks for listening. Thanks for letting me play. As always.
Oh, you kidding me? I love it. So
especially for letting me play, the Sewing the Seams and all that earlier.
Oh yeah, I thought you were going to say something like.
Hey,
okay. Yeah. No. Okay. So next week I will be away. We'll have. Someone here other than us. We'll be back on the 5th of April with Andrew Ryan and his band. That's a really exciting show for me. Please try to be a part of that one. We have a live remote at Gumbo Bottoms in Jeff City on the 19th of April. That's going to be a lot of fun. Secular Era back with us on the 26th of April. We have another live remote with the Clayton Hicklin Band in May. Also the Wilson Park Rangers, Pink Houses, Off-Grid Band, the Tri-County Liquidators. A lot of stuff coming up, right?
A lot of good bands. A
So,
lot of nice.
My name is Mike Hagan, and the email address is the same, mikehagan@mikehagan.com. The website, mikehagan.com. Get the podcast, check it out. If you miss the shows, you can get them there. Monsteria, man. They jammed it last night, right? Send me music.
It was awesome.
That was supposed to be a great show. So we're planning on getting a lot of those bands that we had last week on the program with us. All right. So send us music if you'd like to appear on the show, and we'll call it good. All right, Kurt.
Yeah.
You've been listening to Open Mic Radio right here on KOPN Columbia. I hope you all enjoy the weekend.
Stick around for Shumba.
That's right. Stick around. All right.
I believe is maybe.
He's got to be close if he isn't in the house. All right.
Yeah, I think he
anyway,
might be
y'all enjoy the weekend out there.
Right about now.
Be cool to yourself. Be cool to other people out there. Stick around. Rasha May in a second, and we will all catch you in a couple weeks. All right, Kurt, Clark, get us on out of here. All right.
Open Mic Radio. Yes,